Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown. Okay? It is 2025. All right, in this Gregorian calendar, or however you want to fucking goddamn say. But as you can tell from the title, this is my thoughts on the What If series and Agatha. Agatha all along. But I'm gonna say this right now. The What If series. I don't know if season 3 is really the last one. Because season 3, in my opinion, I'm only here like you guys can do like 2 more seasons. Or at least 1 more season to iron shit out. No point intended. That's how I feel with season 3 at the end of the day. Like, we could have ironed some things out, and then overall, it would have been a perfect ending. But I love the What If series. They do more with characters that I've been wanting them to do like crazy. We got, spoiler alert, we got some of the Watcher stuff that I've been dying to see in live action for fucking years, but we got it here, which is great. We got Peggy Carter, the sexy Haley Atwell Peggy Carter. In my opinion, she's the ultimate waifu in this series, and this is her story. This is her whole story, and I have a feeling that we're not going to see the last of her. All right, I literally feel like we're not going to see the last of Peggy Carter. Alright, because I'm not going to spoil what happens to her or her friends by the end of the series, because at that point I'm just like, holy shit. Howard the Duck Howard the Duck is very prominent in the series, which I adore. Thank you. See, I knew they wanted to do something with Howard the Duck, but somebody in Marvel or Disney was like, no. But then they were like, well, can we put him in the What If series? And somebody was like, fine. And to be honest, they do justice with Howard the Duck. They do justice to all the characters in the show, in my opinion. I love the What If series. In my opinion, I feel like the What If series should have been what we... I'm sorry about that. To me, the What If series is what we should have gotten a long fucking time ago. Of what the live action movie should have been, in my opinion. This is what I would have done. If we were going to do like a freaking war of this Marvel stuff, make a What If series. That way no one doesn't have to get fucking pissy or get pissed off or have their little fucking panties in a bunch or have their little fucking fake dildo inside their fucking assholes. Seriously. That's just me. I'm not going to talk about the series a lot because I don't want the video to be too long. All I have to say is the show is great. It has everything that I wanted and more, to be quite honest with you. It has everything that I wanted and more in this series. It's exactly what I wanted in this series. You get the highlights of you get highlights of certain movies of the What If series, obviously of the movies of the Marvel characters, but obviously you get some things that are new, which is great. And one thing that I always complain about the series at first before I watched season 2, I was like, alright, is this going to connect or anything like that with each other? And they do, and it's so good. Season 2 is by far my favorite fucking season of all time, man. Season 2 of What If is fucking awesome, especially episode 6 of season 2. Then you have that chick and Peggy walking together. Oh my god. Some idiots are going to call this shit woke, and then they're going to see Storm and be like, oh, Storm, and be like, I thought you said this was woke. Shut the fuck up if your favorite character just appears. And by the way, Howard the Duck gets a hitch in this show, which we saw in other episodes, which I just love that they just tying some things together and stuff like that. I love that. But again, at the end of the day, I still wish they could have tied in loose ends, some of them, because overall, they really didn't tie loose ends. It's just like it ended, and it's like, okay, we could make another one, or maybe not. We'll see if you like it. But I like it, and I want more. Disney, make more of this shit. I want more of What If. And also, Agatha all along. Let's go to Agatha. A lot of people talk shit about the show because they thought it was going to do this so stupid crap, woke crap, or some shit like that. I'm so happy that shit is dying because people are talking so much shit about it. I wanted the show to be successful for all those people that talk shit about that woke shit could shut the fuck up. And now the show is great, and they might just do a season 2. You know, at first when I was watching Agatha, the show, I was like, all right, this is like a sequel to WandaVision and stuff like that, and I love WandaVision. If you want to see that video, go ahead. I fucking love the show WandaVision. And then Agatha getting her powers back and having and recruiting these witches, and she was going to fuck them over, but then later on something happened, a door opens, and then eventually you figure out why that door's there, you know, and then you find out about somebody's kid that we haven't. You know how people have been dying for the Young Marvels to come, and people are like, "Oh, the Young Marvels, they ruined the Young Marvels," and I'm over here like, "That Young Marvels hasn't started yet, motherfucker." Guess why? You know why? Because Agatha is the one that's going to start off with all of that stuff. Because if you watch Agatha all along, there's a character there that's going to start with the new Avengers and stuff like that. Yeah, the new Avengers and stuff like that. The Young Avengers, guarantee you, because they're not going to use the Young Avengers if they're not going to use the two main Young Avengers that everyone already knows, which they haven't showed. I mean, they showed them when they were little kids, but they didn't show them when they were grown up. And I don't want to spoil it what happens. All right, seriously. And I think that's it. I can't spoil so much. I want to talk about so many things about this show. The music that there's different versions of the music that they've seen in this show in Agatha, and it's good. It's good. I like the different versions of the witches song. Basically, it's really good. And then and then Agatha is just a fucking bitch in this show, but she's like obviously an anti-hero and stuff like that. But I love it when she's just a bitchy mood. I mean, not a bitchy mood, just a bitch sometimes. Even in the What If series, she's a bitch. It's just great. It's just really great. The actress that plays Agatha, perfect, perfect. And then that first episode when she comes out naked and shit like that, butt naked, yeah. See, Disney knows what we want from this actress, so we're gonna get it. All right, seriously. All right, it's the same thing with the actress that plays Peggy. It's like, oh, you want more of Haley Atwell? Well, you got it. Oh man. So I have nothing else to complain about, to be honest, with these two shows. They're really fun, they're really great. What intrigued me more was Agatha. Not to say I didn't hate the What If series. No, I did. Again, I love the What If series to death. I really do. But when the Agatha show was picking up a storyline that I've been waiting for quite a while, ever since after WandaVision or before WandaVision, and now they're fucking doing it. Now I'm over here like fucking finally, because I'm over here like, guys, when are they going to pick this stuff up? You know, you already had certain characters that were young that were showing up. I'm over here like, well, the main two ones that you showed earlier in the series, but then completely just dropped them mainly because something happened. Again, I don't want to spoil it if you haven't watched the show. You can put those pieces together if you know what I'm talking about, you know? Overall, I think the show was great, and I know there's going to be a season 2, and they announced that they're going to make a season 2. They didn't know if they're going to make a season 2. Can you still continue with What If? Just make up to season 5, please. That's all I need. Up to season 5 for that show, and I'm good. All right? I'm good. Again, going back, you can tie up some loose ends, because I feel like there's some loose ends that you haven't tied up on. The whole thing with the relationship with Black Widow and Peggy and shit like that. And no, it's not a lesbian relationship, even though there's quite sexual tension in there. And I love it. No. There's a lot of sexual tension with Peggy and Black Widow in this series. And to be quite honest, I quite love it. It's hot as hell. Oh, man. And then that zombie episode. Oh, it's just so good. There's so many good episodes in this show, in this series, guys. Seriously. And then Agatha, the progress character that you see how Agatha is, and you realize why she's like this is so good. It is. It's so good. You see how she was back in when they were killing witches and stuff like that. The Salem times. So they show her around there. They don't do full much of it. I thought they were going to give her more of a backstory of like her mom and her relationship and stuff like that. They really didn't do that. Maybe in season 2 they would do that, but they really didn't discuss more of the relationship a lot. Even though they did discuss the mom, and you saw some stuff with the mom. But I'm talking about like, let's have a moment when we're hanging out with their sisters and the mom, and we see why we see all of this happening, basically. You know, because because we already know what happened with Agatha and what she did to her sisters and her mom. You know. So I just want to see what led up to that moment, you know. But again, sometimes it didn't even matter, you know. And then this one episode in What If Season 3 when literally Hawk has like, it is basically an invasion Hawk, basically. And Hawk has to freaking become Godzilla to fight the invasion Hawk. And you have all these Marvel characters dressed up as fucking Gundam characters. It's fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. It's fucking amazing. It's fucking awesome. When I saw that shit, I'm like, it's Hawkzilla. I don't care what no one says. To me, that is Hawkzilla. You can't change my mind. I know they called it like Mega Hawk or some shit like that. And I'm like, no. It is called Hawkzilla, plain and fucking simple, bitch. But that's it. That's all I need to say. I enjoyed the What If series like crazy. If you guys haven't watched it, please watch it. There's a lot of good stuff in Disney Plus that a lot of people seem to not want to talk about or seem not to care because they just like to hate Disney. I understand that. They have problems. But if you are going to stay from a good show just because you hate a company, I mean, I can understand. I mean, look at me, look how I feel with Square Enix, with Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. You know? So I can stand that point of view. But at least Square Enix is still putting out some good games. I mean, the older games are coming out that had never been released in America, and then other stuff that they re-release. Those are the stuff that I care about because their modern shit is crap, you know. So, but with Disney Plus, there was stuff like the Santa Claus series is so good for no fucking reason, yet it is. You know, Peter Jackson and the Olympians, in my opinion, is really, really fun. You know. So there's good shows out there that you guys can watch. The next show that I'm going to watch is Werewolf by Midnight, I think it's called. It has Man-Thing in it. And when I saw that trailer, I'm over here like, okay, are you going to do the Howard the Duck stuff soon? Huh? What? What do you mean, huh? What? You know, because eventually he's part of that universe. Sorry, not sorry. Again, you're going to have to do a Howard the Duck movie eventually. I don't care what no one says. Yes, you can put him in the What If stuff, and that will satisfy me. But it seems like, it's almost like Disney is like, hey, we give you this if we don't make a Howard the Duck movie. It's like they're trying so hard not to fucking pull the trigger for that Howard the Duck movie, even though they've been leading up to him to do that in live action form. And I'm over here like, either pull the trigger or just don't talk about his ward with those characters that, you know, those characters that are in the Howard the Duck world, basically. You know, with Man-Thing and that He-Man character and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm over here like, hey, if you're going to establish those characters, you're going to have Howard the Duck soon. And if you don't want to bring them in that live-action movie or anything like that, then guess what? Don't bring those live-action fucking characters from his world then. You know? It's like having a Batman universe or Spider-Man universe and put it in Spider-Man or Venom or something like that, or Dr. Octopus, but you're not going to establish Spider-Man and all that shit. You know? It's stupid. It's stupid. It's like, again, going back, it's like making a Batman show and all Batman is doing is just fighting thugs. There's no Joker. There's no Gordon. There's no Toothpaste. There's no Man-Bat. There's no Mr. Freeze. You know, he's just fighting stupid thugs that literally he could beat in a second. It's not really that engaging. It's not like, at that point, I just don't give a fuck. So, that's it, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think about Agatha all along. And what if season 1, 2, and 3? These shows are really, really good in my opinion. After watching the What If series, I'm over here like I want to watch it again, and I want more. I already know Agatha. Like I'm satisfied with Agatha when I was done with it. But with What If series, I'm over here like I want more. I want fucking more. How do you guys? How Disney, Marvel? How the fuck do you make a good-ass series like this, and then when you end it, I want fucking more of it? Like, Season 1 ended cool, like a little bit of a cliffhanger. Season 2 was nice, you know. And then Season 3 was like, okay, we did this, now we can stop. And I'm over here like, there's still more you can do. No, we're going to stop. Lazy. That tells me you're lazy. And that tells me you never want to do the series to begin with, even though it's so good. And there's good writing and good character development. You know, to me, if the What If series was just a plain what if, and nothing was not going to connect it in between the episodes, then I would have been very, very disappointed, and I would have thought the series was a waste of time. Even though it looked pretty and it had good stuff. But to me, I'm that type of person that's like, hey, if you are going to make a multiverse stuff, like what if they still need to connect in some way, shape, or form? Because it's part of that multiverse type of shit, right? And the thing is, you know what's kind of funny? You know how people talk shit about the multiverse, saying that, oh, they already fucked it up? Apparently, the What If series, they haven't fucked it up at all. You know? From what I can tell, they haven't fucked it up at all. They really are good with it and stuff like that. And could we talk about Kate Bishop in that cowgirl outfit? Oh, have my babies. Good God. Kate, who I never knew that I wanted Kate Bishop in that fucking cowgirl outfit. I did not know I wanted that until I saw it. Now I want a figure of that. I want a figure of that. Freaking Peggy Carter. I want to get figures of these characters, man. Seriously. I want to get a figure of freaking Ultron where he's freaking attached to Vision and shit like that. Yo, I remember when I saw that shit. Me and my friend were watching it, right? And we're like, it's Ultron, okay. And then the helmet moves. You see Vision. Me and him were like, oh. That shit was awesome. See, that is the type of shit that I live for as a superhero fan, comic book fan, and fans of these characters in general, bro. Seriously. If they did more like this with the live action ones, I guarantee you people would love more of the live action stuff that you're doing right now. I mean, what you're doing. People would love more of the live action stuff. You know? This is what you should have done when the first phase of the MCU ended, in my opinion. You know? Because with the What If series, you could continue on while the iron is still hot. They're shorts at the end of the day, and all you have to do is put them loosely together. Not every short has to be together, basically. You know? We have shorts that are like that. We have short stories in the What If series that are like that. It's like that, basically. You know? And the lighting, the lighting, the shadows, even with both of these shows of What If and Agatha, it's just great. It's great. It is totally fucking awesome. I enjoyed the shit out of it. The witches characters that you see in the show are like the best highlight of the whole show. You know, even if you didn't care about Agatha, basically, you have all these other witches that are with Agatha, and they are a highlight of this show. They are awesome. All right, seriously, in my opinion. And then when they go to different areas and their clothes changes and stuff like that, I like that. That reminded me of Kingdom Hearts. This show reminded me a lot about Kingdom Hearts. And when I saw this show, I'm over here like, there's literally a Kingdom Hearts reference in the show, and I'm over here like, you guys are doing it, aren't you? This is it. This is it. We're about to get something with Kingdom Hearts with Disney soon, because there's no reason we got a reference to Kingdom Hearts in Agatha all along for no fucking reason. The fact that we got a reference to a Kingdom Hearts thing in Agatha all along, like a Kingdom Hearts type of story in Agatha all along, I'm over here like, that's it. That's it. That's it. They're literally telling us they're making a Kingdom Hearts. They're making something with Kingdom Hearts. You better not fuck it up. If it's like Agatha or What If series, then you know what? I have faith that you guys can do it awesome. Seriously. Especially if it's the people that made the Agatha series or the What If series. Because I'll be like, oh, those people are doing it? Then you know what? I have no complaints. You know, as long as you follow the manga of Kingdom Hearts, and I follow some of the stuff that's from the video games, because let the video games be their own thing, let the live action or the animated movie be its own thing or show. You know, come on, seriously, you have the manga right there. It's already made for you. Fucking use it, seriously. And if you want to change some of the stuff that's dumb as shit, like Kyrie dying in Kingdom Hearts 3, then yes, you can change that shit because it's dumb and stupid and no reason to fucking be there whatsoever. So, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. What do you guys think about my thoughts and my opinions on these two shows? What are your thoughts and your opinions on these two shows? You know, do you feel like there could have been more with both of these shows, or do you feel like it was just right, perfectly tied with a bow, and I had my full, basically? Me, I had my full with Agatha, and I could be like, all right, I could take a break with that, but with the What If series, I'm over here like, I want more. It's an empty plate. Feed me, bitch. Feed me. I want my fuck. Where's my fuck? I'll see you guys later. Be safe.